Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2. Defend the relay versus stage 3. If you're just joining us, welcome. Bugsy is on the monster representing stage 3. We have defend the relay here on the hunters. Orbital drill. It is 1-1 currently in the series. Let's see if this comes down to a tiebreaker match. The tiebreaker is going to be on armory, but right now we're playing on orbital drill. Let's focus on the present. What's going on right now? I wonder what Bugsy took to start things off. He's got flame. Did he take leap? Did I see a leap earlier? Armadon coming in, messing up his feed. He's going for these mammoth birds. Tasty 3 meets. They do have a beat on which direction he is going. Got the ping. He is alerting a lot of birds. Bugsy's deciding to go loud here. Let's get on board with the gentleman squirrel and see if he can get that dart in. On Abe, the gentleman squirrel. I believe we named the Gentleman's League after my man from Turtle Rock here. Kaiser Tim, the coordinator of the Gentleman's League, on Cabot. Lord Death on Kyra. Avston, I've never heard of some of these players, but I hope I pronounced that right. On Hyde. If I completely butchered your name, I am sorry. I'm like a bad substitute teacher who can't read. I had a girl in my class named Charvette. The least common name I've ever heard of in my life. And Cloak Dome. Did that connect? Yep, looks like we got a Thunderdome, ladies and gents. Bugsy is just going to try to avoid everyone hanging out on top of this platform right here. Ooh, we got someone stuck right now. Is that a plant? I believe that was Kyra temporarily stuck in a plant or a Megamouth something. Cabot can greatly harass the monster, wall banging, and it looks like Bugsy just kind of slam dunked him off. He is not hanging out up there, not getting damaged yet. Nice combat pounce coming in. Abe on the shotgun, and it looks like Bugsy's going to evacuate the premises. Reaver coming in to help temporarily. Damage amp is live. Hyde is looking to melt the Goliath. He's going to be playing, as I like to call, Wraith here in this dome. He's got a nice platform to jump up and down here in the corner of the dome. So, if he's lucky, he might not get any health damage inside of this dome. He is very, very close to having full energy being ready to stage as well. Cabot still on that damage amp. I don't know if at this point on Cabot, if I were playing Cabot, I would focus on damage amping or just going for railgun shots. And it looks like they are on the harassment. Bugsy took a slight amount of damage. That's not too much damage. He is stage 1. He doesn't have very much health. He needs to get a little more food. Hit stage 2 here on Orbital Drill. They did get the dart in. Once again, Abe, they are playing a new micro patch. Abe has 35 seconds, I believe, on his tracking dart now, as opposed to the previous 45. Alright, looks like Bugsy is completely fed up with these hunters. He is fed up at fighting at stage 1, and most of all, he's fed up with those trap jaws. Luckily, he managed to feed up just enough to get his energy full. And here's some more tasty snacks. I guess he's going to opt in to feed here instead of running. Let's get on board here with the Gentleman Squirrel. His dart did run out, but this does now pair well with Cabot. Abe and Cabot used to be redundant because the dart used to last so long. Now if you lose track of the monster, Cabot can dust tag around the corner without line of sight. That dust tag's got a huge radius. Tag the monster, and then follow up with a tracking dart so they can continue to apply pressure. Now, the good thing with having Cabot is you're going to get a little more damage on monsters who want to be evasive, and you can keep the harassment on, as we can see with the dust tags and railgun wall bangs. However, at stage 2, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to stay alive. You have no shields. Cabot is all offense. Dust tag, railgun. You do have the cloak as standard with all supports. And the damage amp. Cabot has no shields like Sonny and Hank. This might not be a bad place to evolve right here. He's got a carnivorous plant right there. Unlikely anyone's going to step in that because they'll probably know that it's there. Or someone will be close to the save. And is Gentleman Squirrel going to get the dome here? He probably is. The tracking dart is on. He saw that he was less than 50 meters out. The dome is live. Monster has been caged. 3 leap smash, 3 flame breath is what Bugsy is using. He takes the same set that I use at stage 1. 2 leap, 1 flame. I agree with that. I don't really like 3 flame, 3 leap. Now with the new micro patch, they strengthened the monster's abilities at stage 1 and stage 2, especially with the Goliath. What I like to do in Hunt is take 2 rock, 3 leap, 1 flame, and flame is mainly for farming, but he decided to go all damage on 2 different abilities. Bugsy is getting very heavily punished right here. Damage amp is on him. Hyde is very, very close behind with that flamethrower. It is up to Kyra and only Kyra to keep the Trapper alive here. She needs to hit the heal bursts. She needs to get the nades. This tree is being the perfect ring around the rosy centerpiece for this Hunter squad. It looks like Gentleman Squirrel did go down. As I always like to say with Cabot, when Cabot is in the game, everyone takes more damage. The monster and the hunters. We can expect to see more down penalties and more health damage. Bugsy is not looking hot. He just came out of a stage 2 evolve. Does not have very much energy on the board. Did get 1 down penalty on the Gentleman Squirrel. But that's 2 engagements, 1 down penalty. A little less than 10% of his health left. It is not looking too hot for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can turn around. If he wants to turn around, he has to hit stage 3. And out damaging a full armor Goliath, he's going to get a little more health by going to stage 3. And Kyra being the only one to keep the team alive with no shields against a stage 3 Goliath. He's probably going to put 3 in rock. I'm going to guess 3 rock, 3 leap, 3 flamethrower. And that is very, very difficult for even Kyra to keep the team alive against a stage 3 Goliath. So if they want to finish him, they have to finish him now. Luckily, Bugsy does have enough armor, about 2 bars of armor, which is what I like to call scratch proof. Cabot is not going to be taking health damage by firing at him from long range. You're going to need about 1 bar of armor can even be broken. 2, 3 bars of armor, and then you're what I like to call scratch proof. You're probably not going to lose health unless you get domed, because the hunters are going to have to use their long range abilities, Kyra's napalm, Hyde's minigun, Cabot's railgun, and slow shots from Abe's shotgun to whittle down the monster. And breaking through 2 bars of armor with armor regen kicking in at 6 seconds is a little bit difficult. No shields on Cabot. Hopefully, Bugsy can hit stage 3 and bring the team down, with Kyra being their only sustain. But it looks like they might get a cutoff right here. Cloak Dome, very popular here with the DTR hunters. And it looks like the Goliath bumping his head on the ceilings. Oh! If he would have just pointed his jumps a little more forward instead of up. He bumped his head twice on the cave. Those head boops can be the end of you, Goliath players. Take note. Alright, looks like he is purely focusing down Gentleman Squirrel. He does not have to change his focus because they do not have shields. Gentleman Squirrel is down. 2 down penalties. They were not able to tear through his armor. And Bugsy is out of there with a nice 2 energy under his belt. Every time you down a hunter, you get 2 energy. So that engagement was actually in Bugsy's favor. He's still scratch proof. He's still got plus 2 bars of armor. And he got distance. The dome is down. 2 down penalties on the Trapper. If he gets domed again and he has full armor, shouldn't be too hard to take that Trapper out. This is the downside of taking Cabot. Like I said, everyone in the game takes more damage. Alright. And it looks like Bugsy ready for the stage. Let's see how close behind these hunters are. Hyde is right on his tail firing off that minigun into the distance. He's got plenty of armor now, though. And the ping's going off. They know exactly where he is. No tracking dart, no dust tag. But they do know which direction he is going. Give me 1 moment right here, ladies and gentlemen. I know you can't hear anything. Sorry about that. I am not only caster, but producer, referee. I got a lot of responsibilities here. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Back in on the action. Looks like Bugsy's made some great distance. He's evolving in the same spot. I used to make a joke on my stream, if you evolve in the same spot twice as the monster, you get an extra point towards your abilities, and people actually believe that. It's not true, I was kidding. But anyway, 3 in rock throw, as I predicted. 3 rock throw, 3 leap, 3 flame. I think this is pretty much the only set we see with stage 3 Goliaths here in TGL. I haven't seen any other sets. He's looking to go get some armor. He has a good amount of health, a little more than 33%. And 2 down penalties on the Trapper, so he can leave, get a good leap smash, followed up with a rock and a heavy. Not even, you don't even need the heavy, actually, at this point. He's got 2 down penalties. Abe is down to 60% health. Dome is up. Alright, if he can get a leap smash followed by a rock, they got no shields. Kyra is not going to be able to out-heal in time. There goes the leap. Gentleman Squirrel, super low health, did not connect the rock on the Trapper. And now he's going to start taking health damage. Good job on the damage ramp. Flamethrower going out. He's got to wait for a rock or a leap. Oh, got blocked by a little bit of the geometry right there. Rock going in. I don't know if the Assault did that on purpose, but at this level of pro play, that is something you want the Assaults to do, is tank abilities for people who are in danger. Bugsy going down. Was not able to connect the leap and rock. Damage amp is really what sealed the deal right there. I am very happy with Defend the Relay's Hunter setup, ladies and gentlemen. Cabot instead of Hank, and we see it paying off. Hank is not only the only viable support pick in competitive play. Kaiser Tim has got some of the best Cabot gameplay I've ever seen. That was excellent. Hyde also putting in a lot of the damage. As we can see, 18,000 damage, 21,000 heals, and the monster only did 18,000 damage. So Lord of Death, being the only sustain for the team on Kyra, managed to keep everyone alive. Excellent work right there by both sides. Defend the Relay is now 2-1 in the series against Stage 3.